Today we're going to talk about the importance of fire lanes throughout the city, and we have Assistant Chief Boyd with us and Fire Marshal Robert Sluss. Now, we have fire lanes throughout the city, and a lot of people may not know a whole lot about what fire lanes are. Can you kind of just tell us what the fire lanes are for?
Sure. Be happy to. Fire lanes be in front of some of the businesses throughout the city. Those have been put in place for safety issues. One being that if there's an incident within that building, it allows make sure that no one parks in front of it, blocking the escapes out of that building itself. That way everyone has the free access in and out of that building in case something happens. Also, it allows a position for the fire department to come in if there is an emergency there. If there's a fire, we want to get there in a timely manner, have free access to the building, be able to get into it, be able to get those fires out very quickly. Another thing that goes with it is in front of a lot of these buildings that have fire lanes are connections, sprinkler connections to the building itself. That allows us access to pull in there, hook up to the system, extinguish the fire if there happens to be a fire into that particular building. A lot of folks will come out and they'll say, you know, I'll be in just for a second. Won't be just a second, I'll be right back out, no problem whatsoever. But what happens is they get into the building or to the business, maybe a little longer than anticipated. The other thing too possibly could happen, you know, the car could break down at that point, then it becomes a hindrance to us being able to access into the building. So those are throughout the city. They've been designated, and they are for safety is the reason those have been designated out. It's not just something to keep people from parking in front of the building for a whim. There's a true reason behind those.
Now, when people think about fire lanes, I think fire. Well, we may not have that many fires here in Kingsport. What are some of the other reasons that fire department apparatus might be in that lane?
Well, Barry, the fire department responds to medical emergencies also, which is the majority of our calls. So therefore, we need to keep the fire lanes open for those type of situations also.
There are some things that we do as a fire department to kind of help make sure that those lanes are clear. What are some of those things? We
do patrol the areas, especially this time of year, because it is a fire code violation to be parked or standing in the fire lane. So if people are caught, they can be cited in the city court.
Now, there's fire lanes throughout the city, and of course what we just talked about is it's for use for the fire department and for emergency use. Now, if you're out at one of our local businesses and you can't find a parking place up close, maybe park a little further out and stay out of those fire lanes, because it helps keep you and all the other people here in Kingsport safe. If you have any more questions about fire lanes or anything like that, you can give us a call at the Kingsport Fire Department at 423-229-9440.